We're going to talk about a story that's in the news here recently. I'm going to show you a video about it, and then I'm going to read you an article about it, and we're going to come back and talk about it. But I'm going to say this going into it. I don't care what side of the political aisle you're on, whether or not you are a left-leaning person, a right-leaning person, a centrist. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care if you're rich or you're poor, white or black, religious or atheist. It doesn't matter. All of the things that divide us don't matter. If you're not outraged by the story you're about to see and hear about, if you're not disgusted to the story you're about to see and hear about, then I doubt your humanity.
So they're keeping a pregnant woman alive in Georgia who's brain dead because she's 20 weeks pregnant, and they said that they can't take her off life support because that would be an abortion. And it would be one thing if that's what she said her wish was, or her family's wish even, but it's against her family's wishes. Let me say that again. They are keeping a pregnant woman who was dead alive for her fetus, so she's literally just an incubator now, while her older son watches her and thinks that she's just sleeping. And if that doesn't make you throw up, then you, my friend, are the one who is dead inside. When will you stand up and speak out against these abortion bans? When it affects you? It's so sick. So sick.
This is one of the most abhorrent stories I've ever heard of. Abortion law forces doctors to keep pregnant, brain-dead woman alive. A pregnant woman has been kept on life support for over 3 months in order to deliver her child due to the abortion laws in her home state of Georgia. Georgia's Living Infants Fairness and Equality Act, otherwise known as the Life Act, also known as the Heartbeat Bill, was passed by state lawmakers, mostly on party lines in 2019, and signed by Governor Brian Kemp, in most instances banning abortions after 6 weeks. It officially went into effect in July of 2022 when the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, which led to similar laws passed in other states nationwide amid a backlash of pro-abortion advocates. Adriana Smith, 30, a mother and registered nurse from Atlanta, was almost 9 weeks pregnant in early February when it was discovered that she had blood clots in her brain. Around that time, Smith reportedly began experiencing intense headaches. After attempting to seek treatment at a local hospital, she was soon released and provided with medication. According to her mother, April Newkirk, Smith sought treatment at Northside Hospital but was released after being given medication. They gave her some medication, but they didn't do any tests, no CT scan, April Newkirk, Smith's mother, told 11 Alive. If they had done that or kept her overnight, they would have caught it. It could have been prevented. Smith then gasped for air in her sleep the following morning, to what her boyfriend compared to gargling noises. He called 911 and medical personnel took her to Emory Decatur prior to transferring her to Emory University Hospital, the latter of where she worked as a nurse. They asked me if I would agree to a procedure to relieve the pressure, and I said yes, Newkirk said. Then they called me back and said they couldn't do it. Smith was declared brain dead and as of today has been hooked to life-saving machines for more than 90 days. While she was moved to Emory Midtown due to their being known for obstetric, I always have trouble with that word. Obstetric care, Smith's family questions the politics of the matter. Doctors are supposedly waiting until the fetus is at 32 weeks gestation, which is months from now, as Smith is currently 21 weeks pregnant. Doctors have reportedly told her family that under Georgia's heartbeat law, they are legally required to maintain life support until the fetus reaches viability. No other legal issues to circumnavigate the law can be sought either. Newkirk told WXIA-TV that the decision has caused trauma for their family, both in terms of Smith's condition and the baby's health. Doctors have her that the baby, a male, has an unknown amount of fluid on the brain. She's pregnant with my grandson, Newkirk said, but he may be blind, may not be able to walk, may not survive once he's born. This decision should have been left to us, Now we're left wondering what kind of life he'll have, and we're going to be the ones raising him. So to recap, because of an archaic abortion law, a woman who is legally dead is being kept alive by the state until the fetus that's inside of her reaches viability, which in and of itself proves that this isn't a baby. If they have to wait this long to get it out of her, then it's not viable. It can't survive on its own. So it's not a baby. But here we are. The state of Georgia is literally keeping a dead woman alive against the family's wishes in order to use her as an incubator for a baby that probably won't survive, maybe won't survive. And if it does, is going to have a lot of medical issues itself. If you support this, you are an abhorrent piece of shit. I don't care who you are. You could be my best friend in the world, could be family. I don't care who you are. If you support this, you are an abhorrent piece of shit. Shame on Georgia. Shame on the men and women that passed that law. Shame on the governor for signing it. And shame on every motherfucker that supports this bullshit.